Okay, I'm going to show you a quick video on how to get an email out of quarantine. To start, I'm going to show you here, this is my Google web browser. When I log into Microsoft 365, and I'll show you how to do this. This is a little bit harder way to do it. I filtered by John, and I can see as I'm going down here, here is this email that we had talked about. They have changed my permissions. Usually it would be a button up here that I could hit just released and it would let me. But they have evidently, I can't do that anymore. So the option is that you log in to a web-based browser with John at Natural Creations and go to Defender and release it, which I'll show you exactly how to do that here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and sign out so I can show you how to do that. The other, a little bit quicker option is in your email, in just your inbox, you can search up here because you should get emails that tells you what's been quarantined. And you can start typing in quarantine. You'll see quarantine at messaging@microsoft.net. And then you can go back, like you said, when we looked at that, it was like February 15th or whatever. You can click on that email, and if you scroll down, you'll be able to find it listed there and just hit release, and it will release that email. But if you have to do it the longer way, which is totally fine, another way to do it is you go to office.com, you sign in with your John at Natural Creations and your email, and your password. And you can stay signed in for you. I just use a lot of different users at times, and I need to change around users. So when you get here, that search bar, you can just type in Defender, and it will take you to the quarantine page. Again, this takes a little bit longer. If you can find that quarantine email, it's easier to release those. Alright, so now you're into where it's, defending you out. You go over here to email and collaboration, and you want to review the emails and we're going to review our quarantine. And that takes me to the page where of course, it still has my filter on there. I see everyone. I don't know if everyone can see everyone's quarantine email. Again, see if I take off this filter, it's going to show me, you can see the recipients over here to the far right, everybody's ones that they have been put in quarantine. So you wouldn't even have to filter if you just wanted to scroll down and find your name. There's a John. Looking for another John. I'm trying to find it here to see if possibly. No, because even when I would click on it, it's not going to let me release it. So those are the kind of two ways. You can either go to a web browser, log in to your office.com account, type in Defender, it'll open up your quarantine, you go to email and review in the quarantine, and you can see it there. Or, as I said, you can go to your email and search. You can use current email box, but if you've deleted it, I would just do all Outlook items and search for that, and it'll bring you up and go to, I think it said the date was yesterday, 2/15. So go to that email, and it should be listed here in and you just can say release, and it will release that email. Now, going forward, if we're going to continue to have this problem, which I have with some emails, I'll have to let Concept know to write that in the firewall to allow them to come through without being blocked, and you have to do this every time. Let me know if you have a problem.